Hello everyone, this is Lawrence or the Flying Vagabond once again, and today I want to take you on an imaginary journey around the world. So I just want you to relax and to come with me and join me on this journey. So since I am located and since I live in Europe, we are going to start this journey in Europe, in Central Europe where I live, and we're going to go westwards through the Alps, through France and Spain. And I'm not going to focus a lot on Europe, more on all the other continents. So after Spain we are going to go to Africa. And in Africa I want to travel the Sahara, the desert, and see the incredible vastness of it. And I want to maybe ride a camel and visit Namibia in the southern part of Africa and see the desert there and the culture and the wildlife, the big cats, and the amazing sunrises, maybe go skiing on a sand dune. And after Namibia I want to visit the Kilimanjaro, and there we can see the huge mountain between all the steppes and the plains, and when we are on top of it, on the peak of it, we can see, when the sun rises, we can see the shadow reaching across the plains, and it looks just like in another world. It really looks amazing. And when we walk down again from the mountain, we can see all the different vegetation zones, from high mountain flora all the way down to hot steppe flora, through rainforests. I don't know exactly the vegetation zones that are there, but it must be beautiful. And after Africa, I want to go to South America, to Patagonia, and what is called Tierra del Fuego, which means fireland. And there I want to see the amazing, or I want to experience the amazing climate with wind, rain and sun and clouds tearing up, and the sun shining on the cliff faces of Mount Fitzroy. And I want to walk northwards along the mountains, along Chile and Argentina, and reach the ends and walk along the Inca Road, the Capaquinyan, and meet local people. Walk over high mountain passes that are over 4,000 meters of altitude, and see amazing sunsets and sunrises and rain and thunder and everything. And then I also want to travel North America, the national parks of the USA, Yosemite with the amazing cliffs, and maybe go climbing somewhere. I'm not a great climber, but I like doing it, and I'm sure there are some shorter, easier climbs there as well that would suit me. And maybe I could talk with some bigger climbers, some that have climbed up the nose, maybe. And maybe I would like to go hang gliding there in the Yosemite National Park. And the Yellowstone National Park must be amazing as well, with all their volcanic activity. And the colors and the wildlife. And I want to see the giant sequoia trees, the amazing greatness of just one of those tall trees, thick, high, and amazing volume, just awe-inspiring. And maybe see the Appalachian Mountains, walk a section of the Appalachian Trail, or the whole trail. And I also want to visit Canada and all the lakes. There are supposed to be an estimated 3 million lakes in Canada. And maybe I also want to see the Rocky Mountains in Canada and Alaska, the snowy mountains, and the Brooks Range in Alaska with the amazing roughness but softness of the mountains there. And after North America, I want to travel the Easter Island with this dark landscape. No more trees are there. They have all been cut down by an ancient civilization, and the moais that stand there that nobody really knows what they are for. At least I don't think that nobody knows why they are there and how exactly they have been built. And I want to be there at night time and see the amazing sky and the Milky Way stretching across the sky behind the giant statues, and I want to take photos of that. And I would like to travel other Pacific islands like Hawaii, Tuvalu, and all those tiny islands with the paradise beaches and palm trees, and I just want to be there and do nothing in the warmth and relax and go swimming and be there in the shadow of a palm tree. It must be like a paradise there. And after that I would like to travel New Zealand to the west and see all the mountains with the snowy tips, the fjords, the mountains reaching all the way from sea level to the very cold and snowy peaks. And the amazing vegetation there that seems to me like to a different world. And I want to meet the local people and have fun and enjoy life. And then I want to go to Australia and see the deserts, maybe Uluru, and the rainforests, and the hugeness of the country, and the wildlife that can be dangerous there. And I want to go to Asia, maybe a little bit of Southeast Asia, but mainly the central part of Asia. The Taklamakan in China, the Himalayas, Tibet, Nepal, North India, Ladakh. Go hiking there, maybe go on top of a 6,000 meter high peak. And the Taklamakan Desert, the amazing dry basin, the Tarim Basin, with the sand dune desert like you would imagine it in your dreams, and just walk along the tops of the sand dunes while the sun is setting, and leaving the dunes in an amazing orange light, and the wind blows the sand away from your feet when you walk. And China also has amazing landscapes with cliff faces, jungles, deserts, villages with very respectful and friendly local people. And I want to travel the Silk Road all the way from the east to the west, through Afghanistan, Pakistan, China, all the countries that unfortunately are not very safe to travel nowadays. Maybe, hopefully someday, it will be possible, because the natural and cultural beauty there must be incredible. And also I want to travel Mongolia and see the yurts and live a nomadic life and ride a horse across the steppes, the amazing looking landscapes and mountains and the light there. It's just amazing. And Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and all those countries, I want to travel them and see the vastness of them. And I want to travel across Russia, maybe using or maybe taking the Trans-Siberian Railway, seeing all the taigas and the tundras, Lake Baikal, the wildlife, the never-ending nature. The nature, yeah, that's incredible. Hearing the birds chirp in the background, chirp and tweet. And I want to experience the cold there, the incredibly low temperatures. And after Russia, it seems like we've traveled all the continents, but there is one more place that I want to travel, and that is Antarctica. Maybe it's better that Antarctica is left without much tourism, but in our imaginary journey we can travel there with a ship and reach the coast of the continent and see penguins and ice and ice and ice, and we travel more to the south and reach the South Pole, where everything we can see is just wind blowing snow across the icy plains, and a small little shelter, a research station that gives us a place to be and to sleep other than the cold and rough nature. Antarctica has an incredible beauty. Yeah. The nothingness there has so much value. And with that, I want to end the journey for now. I want to thank you very much for joining me this time. And thank you for being such great travel companions, so friendly